How they gonna say DC is 6D when half these wannabes, they can't even read? And I guess it's flattering for you to interact with me, but those 10 seconds of fame won't get you anything. These clowns out here acting like they invented the game, but you can't invent the game if it's only for fame. It's lame how much you sit around and beg for my attention, like a sad ex-girlfriend bent on an intervention. Yeah, this is the intervention, just not the one you'd hope for, cause I'm dropping more and more, so let's see what's in store. I saw your sources and I'd be embarrassed at best. If I had to use those, I'd rather take 2 to the chest. So confess, you're obsessed with clout and that's it. And the way you form your arguments flat out makes me sick. It's okay to be a skeptic, but you're intentionally dense. Your Swiss cheese arguments leave holes in your defense. And if your only retaliation is slurs and aggravation, I got news for you who spread this kind of hatred. I can't believe you have the balls to even show your face in public while you claim all of this unbased shit. And only your own fanboys consider you legit. Sooner or later I hope you learn that it's not too late to quit. You claim you got the sauce, but I don't see anything cooking. I just see Ewoks dressed up and they're acting like whoopies. But I'm Chewy in this bitch and you don't wanna get rough, cause unlike Ewoks I'm not all talk, I'll rip your limbs off. These Dragon Ball scalers think their verse is king, but it's plain to see their verse is strong but not the top of tiering. They don't even scale high without heroes or rail or wank. Like the Titanic, all your points, they were flawed and then they sank. Now you're in the sea of arguments you can't even engage with. You're drowning in the facts, but I'm supposed to save them? After the first 2 times, yeah, sure, maybe. But at a certain point I'm wondering if you're just lazy. I mean, you can't even read properly. Isn't that crazy? It would be easy if you weren't so busy, so self-glazing. And your sources don't even proclaim what you claim they do. It'd be sad if that wasn't the standard that you held yourself to. While I'm cooking up, scaling, some consider the greatest. I'm breaking expectations while you're losing like it's fated. But let's talk, I'll try to make it simple and quick. The DC multiverse has tons of shit in it. First and foremost, we have our infinite spatial dimensions. Yes, more than just 6 in case you're losing attention. And if you think that's wrong, it's okay for you to question, but all DC authors agree on using this method of having infinite dimensions via reading comprehension. I just gathered the info, this wasn't even in contention. So what about you? You still a DC denier? Just look up Imaginary Access's interview with Scott Snyder. The man drops facts about keeping DC higher. Denying at this point makes you just look like you're satire. And I know it may seem like I'm just preaching to the choir, but someone out here has to defeat all of these liars. Theromax Corps 2024.